Smoke curls with a neon face. I trace the night in subtle shades. Every movement measured, every glance precise. A life in silence, soft as ice. Brush drums whisper across the floor. Guitar hums warm, opening a door. I hold my thoughts like a sacred flame. A gentleman walking, never seeking fame. And in the quiet bar I make my way through the night's embrace, calm and gray. No one notices the depth I keep, my soul in shadows, my secrets deep. I watch the laughter, the fleeting cheer. I sip my drink, letting time steer. Every decision, waiting slow. Life moves gently, I let it flow. And I carry my burdens with subtle grace. No need for witness, no need for place. I am present, yet unseen. A moving force, calm and keen. And in the quiet bar I make my way. The night is deep, the city wide. I walk where secrets like to hide. Every step deliberate, slow, refined. A shadow moving, leaving nothing behind. Windows shimmer, streets lie bare. I breathe in the midnight, the smoky air. Every heartbeat, a note in my song. A quiet rhythm that carries me along. Echoes in the dark, calling my name. I move in silence, free of the game. No one notices, no one knows the quiet strain in which I grow. Warm guitar hums, bass holds me near. Drums whisper secrets only I hear. I watch, I wait, I act with care. A lone gentleman, unaware. Life is loud, but I am calm. I navigate nights with quiet charm. No one to follow, no one to see. I am the man I choose to be. Echoes in the dark, calling my name. I move in silence, free of the game. No one notices, no one knows the quiet strain in which I grow. dissolves, but I remain a shadow walking through the midnight rain. I walk the streets where the night breeze low. Every light a whisper, every shadow I know. The city sleeps, but I'm awake, unseen. Silent steps echo where no one has been. Smoke curls through the alleyways I pass. The fleeting ghosts like the memories that last. I watch the world from corners, quiet and still. Decisions made with iron-tempered will. I leave no trace, only whispers in the dark. A moving silhouette, a lone man with a spark. I breathe in silence, I speak in eyes. I move through the night where no one hears my cries. Street lights flicker like the thoughts in my mind. Every heartbeat measured, every step refined. I've learned the art of patience, the power of restraint. In a world of noise, my quiet is my pain. And when the dawn breaks, I vanish like smoke. No one sees the man, only the words he spoke. I am the calm, the storm you can't foresee, a shadow walking, alive and free. I leave no trace, only whispers in the dark. A moving silhouette, a lone man with a spark. I breathe in silence, I speak in eyes. I move through the night where no one hears my cries. I am the shadow, the silence, the night. I move in purpose, out of sight. The champagne lies like we all do, golden bubbles hiding truth. Every toast is a quiet disguise for the things we bury behind our eyes. You asked me if I felt remorse. I said, darling, of course, of course. but the mirror knows the games I play and the debts I never pay. This is my black tie confession, dressed in silk aggression. Every sin looks clean tonight under chandeliers of light. I shake your hand like I'm redeemed, but I'm filthier than I seem. Say a prayer, pour the wine. Hell looks better dressed and fine. We dance like nothing ever broke, every smile a hidden joke. The truth was dripping from my sleeve, but you still chose to believe. I kissed your hand like a gentleman while planning where the lie would end. Every move rehearsed so well, like a saint performing hell. No salvation, just expensive little lies for peace. Forgive me or don't. I'll still look good in the smoke. Forgive me or don't. I'll still look good in the smoke.
Some things you don't take off, even when they're gone. There's a ring I never wore, but I still feel it like before. Like a promise in disguise that still lingers in my life. Every place we used to go now just echoes soft and low. And every time they say your name, I pretend it's not the same. I'm still wearing your name like a quiet kind of pain. Not on paper, not in gold, but in every story told. I moved on like I was supposed to do, but nothing fits me like you. And every love I try to choose feels like borrowed second blue. I met someone who treats me right, doesn't start a single fight, but she don't know the way you smile Oh, how you made the chaos smile. So I'll play the part again of a healed and decent man. But deep inside I always knew I'd never stop loving you. Let it go, they all say, but it never fades away. Someday, never leave.
Rain don't ask questions, it just falls where it's told. Like every secret I ever buried under velvet and gold. There's a glass on the table, still tasting your name. Lipstick on the silence and a ghost in a flame. I wear my sins like a tailored suit. Every scar fits perfect when the night gets mute. You said love was a gamble, I raised you my soul, but you played me like a record that you couldn't control. Now the smoke curls slow where you used to be, and the devil pulls a chair up just to sit with me. I'm a gentleman in the dark with a heart in chains, dancing with the shadows, sipping on the pain. Every lie told still echoes in the blue. Velvet nights, remember me and you. I'm a king without a crown in a room of sin. Let the blues play softly while I'm caving in. If love was just a
the secrets we never confessed, and the love that looked perfect dressed in darkness. There's a code to the way we break, quieter hands, no mistakes. You walked in dressed like trouble in lace. Every eye in the room forgot its place. I tip my hat to the danger in your smile. You said, stay a sinner just for a while. Your voice was velvet wrapped around a knife, cutting clean through the calm of my life. I ordered bourbon just to buy some time, but you already knew I'd cross that line. We keep our sins in perfect etiquette. Say please and thank you while we both regret every touch that we never should have made, every promise that quietly decayed. Oh, we dance like saints in a room of ice, paying for heaven with borrowed nights. If loving you is a social crime, then bury me dressed in black and white. Band played low like it knew our game, every note calling out your name. You leaned in close, said don't pretend you don't crave how the bad things end. My cufflinks shine, but my soul was stained. Every move I made was carefully trained, but you cracked me open with just one glance and rewrote all my rules of chance. No apologies, no confessions, just the hush of obsession. Our sins in perfect etiquette. We keep our sins in perfect etiquette. We keep our sins in perfect etiquette. Some loves are meant to stay discreet, hidden between the lies we keep.
hide the night, but nothing hides what we invite. Every whisper drips like wine, every sin feels so divine. Your fingers tracing my regret, like a debt I won't forget. We build this love on borrowed grace. Now we're trapped in its embrace. Horror and vice, silk and lies, pleasure dressed in dark disguise. We don't need the morning light, we were made for the night. Every touch a sweet offense, every kiss without defense. If heaven's clean, I'll gladly lose. Stay right here in these velvet blues. The music hums beneath our skin, like it knows the state we're in. Every note bends to your will, every silence louder still. I try to leave 100 times, but your love commits perfect crime. And I'm addicted to the way you make my better angels stray. No redemption, no escape, just desire we can't reshape. No redemption, no escape, just desire we can't reshape. Let the curtains fall again. Let the curtains fall again. Your hands were cold, but your sins were warm. You touched my skin like you were sure I never want a cure. Every chill that ran through me felt like chosen misery. Your voice was eyes against my ear, but every word drew me near. You never promised anything, still I gave you everything. I knew better, I knew the cost, but I never wanted to be lost. Cold hands, warm skin, pull me close, pull me in, let me freeze in your control while you set fire to my soul. I don't need to understand why I'm trembling at your hand. If destruction feels like this, I'll call it love, I'll call it bliss. No, no, no. You never stayed, you never lied, you just never chose a side. And I stayed right in between. where your touch and distance meet. Every night I told myself I'd go and find somebody else, but every door I tried to close opened back to what you chose. No salvation, no release, just a beautifully broken piece. Some fires burn cold.
I always thought I'd leave with dignity. Didn't think I'd leave alone. Well, there's a coat on the chair you used to wear, still holding on to your perfume in the air. I poured a drink I don't even like, just to have something to hold tonight. Every word that I should have said now lives like a ghost inside my head, and every silence I'll let you keep is the reason I don't sleep. This is a gentleman's regret, the kind you never quite forget, where you lose what you love with style and hide the pain behind a smile. I shook your hand instead of your heart, let my pride tear us apart. Now every night I pay my dues, dressed in these quiet, broken blues. I told myself it was for the best, that love like ours needs less night stress. But truth is I was scared to fall, and now I got nothing left at all. You needed fire, I gave you stone. You needed warmth, I stood alone. And now the echo of your goodbye is the only thing that still replies. I see it now. Too late, but clear somehow.
wore my dignity like a crown, never let it tumble down. Even when you begged me stay, I just calmly turned away. I thought strength was standing tall, never bending, never fall. But strength without a heart to give is just a colder way to live. Now I know the cost of pride is sleeping on the loneliest side. It's winning every argument and losing what your whole life meant. I held my ground, I held my name, but love is not a gentleman's game. And now I sit with what I chose, a quiet room and colder clothes. You said one day you'll understand. I brushed it off with steady hand. Now your words come back each night like shadows stepping into light. I could call, I could try, but I know the reason why. Some bridges burn too clean to ever rebuild what's been. No excuses, no disguise, just truth behind my eyes. Pride kept me standing, but love would have kept you. We said goodbye like strangers with manners. You folded silence into your coat, like every word we never wrote. I held the door, you walked away, like love was just a passing day. No broken glass, no raised voice, just two people making a choice to leave before the truth could show how much we didn't want to go. It was a polite goodbye with a storm behind our eyes. We smiled like everything was fine, while losing you was losing mine. Those scenes
no tears in the street, just quiet heartbreak, soft and neat. But every step I take alone echoes louder than I've known. I kept my pride like a shield of glass, watching all the moments pass. You needed more than I could say, and I let you drift away. Now the house still holds your sound in every chair and every ground, and I replay that final look like a line from a closing book. Just two hearts wanting more. We were perfect. It's saying goodbye. We were perfect. I wrote to you more than you'll ever know. There's a drawer beside my bed full of things I never said. Every page a different night, trying to make the wrong feel right. Your name lives in every line, in almost every sign, that I was closer than you knew to finally telling you the truth. These are letters I never sent, full of love and argument. Every I'm sorry that I hid, every truth I never did. If I mailed them, you might see the man I almost got to be, but now they're just what I can't choose, folded into midnight blues, more than in a little rooms. I read them back sometimes alone, like echoes in a softer tone. Imagining you reading them and loving me again. But paper doesn't change the past, and ink don't make a moment last, so I keep them where they lie, between the truth and my goodbye. Too late, too long, still I write what went wrong. If you ever read them, you know Membership is simple. You just don't leave. There's a door without a sign, where your secrets turn to mine. So the door without a sign, where your secrets turn to mine. Every face I recognize from 1,000 other lives. You walked in like you belong, like you'd been here all along. In the moment that we met, I knew I'd never forget. You whispered no one gets away. I felt my better judgment sway. Welcome to the private sense club, where we don't ask what you've done. Every heart already sold, every story bought and told. Leave your conscience at the door, we don't use it anymore. If redemption what you choose, you won't find it in these blues. Every corner hides a deal, every touch that isn't real, every promise dressed in black, with no intention coming back. I said I'd just stay one night, just a taste, just a bite. But the way you held my gaze turned one night into a maze. Sign your name, pour the wine, lose yourself in borrowed time. Once you're in, you'll never leave.
Pull up a chair, he's always early. Every night at 2:30, he orders something strong and true. Sits real close, knows my name, says we're both exactly the same. He laughs when I deny the truth, says, boy, I've been inside you. Every lie I ever told, he wrote them down in lines of gold. The devil drinks with me again, calls me lover, calls me friend, says my soul ain't hard to buy, I just rent it for the night. We toast to every broken vow, he don't judge me anyhow. asked him if there's a way out, he just smiled without a doubt. Said you like the taste too much of the sin inside a touch. So I keep pouring one more round while he keeps riding my downfall. And the band plays soft and slow, like they already know. No escape, no disguise, just a gentleman compromise. Last call, he never leaves. He never leaves out. He never leaves.
Your hands were cold, but your sin warm. You touched my skin like you were sure I'd never want a cure. Every chill that ran through me felt like chosen misery. Your voice was ice against my ear, but every word drew me near. You never promised anything, still I gave you everything. I knew better, I knew the codes, but I never wanted to be lost. Cold hand, warm sin, pull me close, pull me in, let me freeze in your control. While you set fire to my soul, I don't need to understand why I'm trembling at your hand. If destruction feels like this, I'll call it love, I'll call it love, I'll call it bliss. You never stayed, you never lied, you just never chose a side. And I stayed right in between, where your touch and distance meet. Every night I told myself I'd go and find somebody else, but every door I tried to close opened back to what you chose. No salvation, no release, just a beautifully broken piece on fire, burn cold, warm cold.
Power never shuts. It lingers in and whispers. You didn't need to raise your voice. Every silence was a choice. Every look a loaded gun. By the time I moved, you'd already won. Your shadow moved before your feet, like the night knew who to greet. Every rule I used to know bent the second you said no. I tried to stand my ground and breathe, but you just smiled and tightened the leash. Velvet authority in your hands. You don't ask, you make demands. Every move a quiet decree, and you rewrite the rules of need. You don't touch, you take control, like you memorized my soul. If surrender is the cost of you, then I've signed my name in dark and bruised. You pour the wine like it's a test, watching how I hold my breath. Every answer that I fake, you dismantle for your sake. I was never meant to lead, just another mouth to feed the hunger in the way you stare, like I was yours before I cared. No resistance, no defense, just the elegance of consequence.
The gentleman never cheats. He just writes the rules. You thought this was a fair design, but every move was always mine. Every smile I gave away was calculated play by play. I let you think you held the lead, fed you exactly what you need. But every card you thought you drew, oh, I placed them there in front of you. Called it love, I called it art, a perfect theft of your heart. It's the gentleman game we play, where the truth gets dressed in gray. Every win looks like a loss, every touch a hidden cost. I don't break, I rearrange every rule you thought was strange, and by the time you see the clues, you're already mine to lose. I never raised a hand or voice, hey, I just removed your better choice. Every exit softly sealed, every truth politely concealed. You leaned in close, you said my name like you understood the game. But darling, you were just a move and something you could never prove. No remorse, no surprise, just reflection in your eyes. It's a gentleman's game we play, where the truth gets dressed in gray. Every win looks like a loss, every touch a hidden cost. I don't break, I rearrange every rule you thought was strange. And by the time you see the clues, you're already mine to lose with your song. Checkmate with a smile. No, the cash is in my pocket. There's a photograph I never burned, for every lesson I never learned. You left a fire I couldn't put out. Now I breathe your name with every doubt. Your laughter lingers in my coat, like the last soft line that you once wrote. Every street light flickers your goodbye, like a question that refuses to die. I got ashes in my pocket where your love used to be. Every step I take, you still follow me. I tried to wash you off in the pouring rain, but your ghost still dancing in my veins. If forgetting you was something I could choose, I'd have buried you with all these blues. But the night keeps whispering your name, and the dark still treats me just the same. I met a stranger with your eyes, same old echo, different lie. She tried to fix what you destroyed. A broken man can't be overjoyed. So I toast to you in empty bars, counting sins like counting scars. Every melody bends back to you, like every lie I told was true. Burn it down, let it fade. Still I wear the mess we made. Burn it down, let it fade. Still I wear the mess we made. Burn it down, let it fade. Still I wear the mess we made. Ashes don't forget the flame. Ashes don't forget the flame. Burn it down, let it free. Burn it down, let it free. Burn it down, let it free. Ashes don't forget the flame.
Temptation never looks dangerous until it's too late. You lit the room with just one glance, like you rehearsed this circumstance. Every breath you took was slow, like you enjoyed the show. I try to play it dignified, but your eyes pulled back the tide. Every instinct said retreat, but desire dragged my feet. You said don't fight what you already chose, and I felt it in my bones. No wild temptation in your kiss, every danger I can't resist. You don't chase, you let me fall, like I was never mine at all. You don't beg, you don't pursue, you let the darkness pull me to you. If heaven's light is what I lose, then I'll stay in your midnight blues. Laughter tasted like a thread, soft regret I won't forget. Every word a velvet lie that I still don't want to deny. I could walk out anytime, but you made the exit mine. And every step away from you just led me back to what you do. One more night, one more sin, let the fall begin again. Some temptation I meant to win, some temptation, some temptation, some temptation, some temptation. You don't walk into danger, you're invited to sit down. You watch me from the corner of the room, like a hunter measuring the wound. Every step you took was slow and clean, like you already knew what I'd been. Your smile didn't ask, it chose every secret that I never showed. And when you said my name that way, I felt the night might begin to sway. You said relax, just play along, but I could tell you'd planned this all along. Silk and control, that's how you move. Every word another velvet noose. Wrap me up in the games you play. Make me love every price I pay. You don't touch, you command the room. Every breath like a slow perfume. If this is wrong, I don't wanna choose. I'll surrender to your dark, dark blue. Your fingers tracing lines of power, counting down the final hour. Every promise dressed in sin, but I still let you pull me in. You don't break hearts, you redesign. Turn a weakness into a sign that I was never meant to win. Just another name under your skin. No escape. Steal my freedom. I handed you the key. The champagne lies like we all do. Golden bubbles hiding truth. Every toast is a quiet disguise for the things we bury behind our eyes. You asked me if I felt remorse. I said, darling, of course, of course. But the mirror knows the games I play. and the debts I never paid. This is my black tie confession. Dressed in silk aggression, every sin looks clean tonight. Under chandeliers of light, I shake your hand like I'm redeemed, but I'm filthier than I seem. Say a prayer, pour the wine. Hell looks better dressed in fine. We dance like nothing ever broke. Every smile a hidden joke. The truth was dripping from my sleeve, but you still chose to believe. I kissed your hand like a gentleman, while planning where the lie would end. Every move rehearsed so well, like a saint performing hell. No salvation, no release, just expensive little lies for peace. Forgive me or don't. I'll still look good in the smoke. The rain don't ask questions, it just falls where it's told. Like every secret I ever buried under velvet and gold. There's a glass on the table, still tasting your name. Lipstick on the silence, and a ghost in the flame. I wear my sins like a tailored suit. Every scar fits perfect when the night gets mute. You said love was a gamble, I raised you my soul, but you played me like a record that you couldn't control. Now the smoke curls slow where you used to be, and the devil pulls a chair of justice in with me. I'm a gentleman in the dark with a heart in chains, dancing with the shadows, sipping on the pain. Every lie told still echoes in the blue. Velvet nights remember me and you. I'm a king without a crown in a room of sin. Let the blues play softly while I'm caving in. If love like a soft goodbye. Every step that I take still ask me why. Was it me or the time, or the truth we feared, or the quiet little tremble when the end drew near? I kept my voice low, kept my secrets deep, but the promises we made didn't stay asleep. Now the mirror don't lie, it just stares me down at a broken old prince in a borrowed crown. Play it slow now, let him bleed, let it be. I'm a gentleman in the dark with a heart in chains, dancing with the shadows, sipping on the pain. Every lie I told still echoes in the blue. Velvet nights, remember me and you. I'm a king without a crown in a room of sin. Let the blues play softly while I'm caving in. If love was just a game I was born to lose, then pour another round of them dark blues. So here's to the secrets we never confess, and the love that looked perfect dressed in darkness.